Remember kids, don't do stuff with your cameras like this at home. Maybe I really don't know where I am. Come on. Holy cow. I've been waiting a very long time to ride this bike, and whoo, shoot. But one thing or another kept me from doing it. I'm in dual motor right now. Holy cow, this thing's got some juice. I need to pop out of there for a second. This bike is something else. Oh, no, I'm in front motor. Try to film a bike ride video and there we go. Rear motor only, pedal assist 5 is what I'm in. This bike, I talk about a lot of e-bikes when I ride them. The rider weight of this bike is this much, the rider weight of this bike is this much. That's basically telling you they make a bike that'll hold this much weight. This bike, specifically designed for heavy riders. And I've been waiting a long time to review it. We finally get out to ride right now where it's like 48 degrees instead of 30 something, 38 or 41. There's a lot of cool features about this bike, and we're gonna go over everything in just a second here, because I'm excited for this review. Now we gotta talk about the control panel for a second, because it's almost like they heard what I've said in some of the super scooter videos that I've done. I love the way the control panels work on the super scooters, how they have separate little doodads that do everything for you. Like you got your power button and you got your set button, which is how you set your motor modes, front, rear, both motors at the same time. And then you got your pedal assist arrows right here. It does have turn signals, left and right. The headlight has a low beam and a high beam. So what you do is if you want on a high beam, you push up and then you push the power button once and the headlight comes on. You want low beam, you go like that, put it on low beam, push the power button once, headlight shuts off. And then of course you got your horn, which I thought was nice and loud. It has bolt-on ergonomic grips, which I need to turn up. They're kind of down right now. They should be up a little bit more, but that's my fault. Yeah, they're bolt-on, so they're not going anywhere. These didn't come with it. I love these. I'd give you a link, but they were a gift. There they go. Those are the exact reason we have all the e-bike laws right there. I'm not even joking. You guys know where I'm going. I'm going to the hill. Unfortunately, I went the wrong way to go to the hill, so I got to turn around here, right through the parking lot here. Yeah, this thing's got some pickup. This bike is 52 volts, 20 amp hour, dual batteries. There's a battery in the frame, which is where I like it hidden like that. And there's one under the seat. You can't even see it all. Each battery is 52 volts, 20 amp hours. So that gives you a total of 40 amp hours. And if you're a heavy rider like me, that makes this 50 to 60 mile e-bike, which generally speaking, makes it a long range e-bike. I've taken dual motor e-bikes up this hill many times. This is a super steep incline. All the bikes I've taken up this hill have made it. Some I've had to pedal, some I haven't. None of the dual motor bikes I had to pedal up this hill. Woo, that wind, it's cold out here today, guys. In the wind. When I'm not in the wind, it's not so cold. But every other bike I've taken up this hill, dual motor wise, has pretty much screamed up it. And I wouldn't think this bike with a 1500 watt motor in the back and a 750 watt motor in the front is gonna have an issue at all with this hill. But you never know. So we're gonna find out right now and we're gonna book it up. This is the Roll Road Leon. And I was fortunate enough for them to send this bike to me for review because I fell in love with it months and months, if not a year ago when I saw it online for the first time. And believe it or not, there's only one, maybe two actual influencers that have ever reviewed this bike, which is odd to me because this bike is badass. It really, really is. I love everything about the way this bike looks, but we're gonna get it up this hill because I wanna see if we can get my fat ass up there. Get on the bike. Right now it's in rear motor, pedal assist 3. I don't know if you can see the readout right here, full color readout. It's showing you right here that the rear motor is the one that we got set up for right now. And then if you push the set button, it'll go to both, or you can go to just the front or back to just the rear. So I'm gonna start, pedal says 5 on the rear motor. And the other thing is I love that this is a step through bike. That's just makes it so much easier to get on them when you can put your leg through the frame. And with a 30-inch height, me being 5'9", it makes it a lot easier to get on as well. All right, so let's get started. Let's go up in the dirt here real quick. See how these knobbies do. I don't know if the knobbies on this bike, how they carry around the, oop, I forgot to lock the trunk. I forgot to lock the trunk. Well, let's do that real quick so we don't have a rattling noise the whole time. And if you didn't notice, this bike has a trunk. And that's one of my favorite parts about this bike. This is one of my favorite parts about this bike. It's the trunk. Now that's an option. Road was kind enough to send me all the options that well, most of the options that come with the bike. It's freaking huge. The reason why I love this so much is because I can carry all my gear with me. I have a flannel in here, I have camera gear, I have mounts, I have camera cases. It's lined. It has a lock and a key. It's cool. I freaking love it. On an off-road bike. Now, I don't know if we're gonna do any off-road today. We might do a little. That just makes the bike that much more special to me. They also sent me the longer saddle. If you move everything here, the rack and the box back one hole, there's another hole right there. They make a longer saddle. And I was watching another reviewer and he made a good point that said, this is more cushier than a longer saddle. So if you're a lighter guy, the thinner saddle will probably be good for you, but this is thick and cushy and I like that. So that's why I kept that one on. But now finally that I'm done yammering, let's get up the hill. And we're just gonna go ahead and put it in dual motors right now and go for it. Dual motor, oh my God. Front tire spin out a little bit. We're already going 12, 18, 20, 23 miles an hour up this hill. According to the readout on the bike, that's it's yanking me up this hill, guys. There is no resistance whatsoever. That was pretty freaking awesome. I love how the front tire did that. It did like a drift. The reason why the front tires do that, it's not only because they're so powerful, it's because you don't have any weight on the front. When all your weight's in the back, the front's gonna spin a little bit, but once you get going, these bikes will just take off on you. Wow. Now, this comes to you as a Class 2 e-bike that goes 20 miles an hour. I have unlocked it, according to all the literature I could find, because we're supposed to get up to 36 miles an hour, and 36 miles an hour is what I want to do right now. Pedal says 5, sport mode, dual motor. See where it says error 2? That's telling you that the brakes are engaged. That's why it says that you let the brakes, that goes away. So that tells you that your brakes are engaged. Let's get on with it. Here we go. Now we are on a slight incline. 27, 28, 30, 31, 32, 30 miles an hour on GPS. I might not have this set high now. 31 on GPS. 32 GPS. Dude, so far I've gone 32 miles an hour on GPS, holding it steady. And it feels like we're moving, and it is so smooth. Holy cow. I can't believe how fast this feels. 33, now we're on the incline. Battery's showing 56 volts, 32 miles an hour. All right, so it seems like 32 miles an hour is the max speed I'm gonna get out of it, but there was another level in the speed settings when I unlocked it earlier that I didn't go to. So we're gonna go to that. I wanna get this bike to 37 miles an hour. I just wanna do it. And I don't wanna do it on a downhill. I wanna do it on the slope. I wanna do it on flat ground. I've reset the speed for a higher speed. This bike lays down pretty good. I even used dual motors when I was in the turn just now, which is, I've always said is a no-no. But with the way those knobbies are on the outer edge of the tire, I think that's where I'm getting the grip from. I still don't think anybody should ever use dual motors in a turn. So we're going up a hill 32 miles an hour right now. I've decided to head back the other direction. We're gonna see 32. It says 30 on the GPS. But we're booking it good. Now, being that I'm 5'9", this bike, I just leaned the bars back just a tiny bit when I installed them. This bike is the perfect fit for me. But it is a moped style e-bike, so you're not gonna get the leg stretch unless you're sitting all the way back like this and you're pedaling. But let's face it, you didn't get this bike to pedal. It only has one gear in the rear. There is no Shimano shifter. This bike's full intention is to commute, to get you to A to B, to go off-road, to have a good time. And that's exactly what we're doing today. And I'm trying to get the brakes bedded in right now. That's the other thing, whenever you get a brand new bike, make sure you take it out and get the brakes bedded, because right off the bat, they're gonna be kind of squishy. But after you get them bedded, the brakes will grab good. See that? Perfect. Perfectly bedded brakes. I love it. I love riding e-bikes, it's so much fun. And now that I have a rearview mirror, I can see the cars coming up behind me. That's even more fun, so I won't be the squish. And to have this kind of power from a stop on a hill when you got cars around you, and being able to drive with the cars is another bonus, so you're not holding them up. But honestly, in my opinion, you should stay in areas where there's bike trails. I don't think riding in traffic on any bicycle is smart, but that's my opinion. Yeah, this is good. Hi, doggy. Trying to keep up with the dog. I'm not gonna turn with the motor's on. Maybe give it a little bit, not a lot. Just if you're gonna turn and do a motor, don't grab the full throttle. Give it a little nudge. Give it a little kiss. It'll get you around. You don't need to be Ramrod Ricky all the time. Oh yeah, this bike is smooth. I haven't tried to ride it one-handed yet. I mean, I haven't tried to ride it with no hands yet, but it's nice. It's very, very stable. And I haven't lost any bars on the battery yet, but we're gonna go rectify that situation right now, because there's a big hill, long hill, and we're gonna go up it. Oh, I don't see my friend here. It's Wally World. Still don't see Marty Moose. Go that way. We're gonna go over here. Because the bike path, oh, I got a green light, I can just go. The bike path is pretty limited. That's down, that runs alongside the freeway. This isn't, so we're gonna climb this hill. All right, this hill here, we're gonna look. Right now it's showing I put 2.53 miles on the bike. We haven't lost any bars. Here we go, dual motors, pedal assist 5, little spin out right there. But it's not bad, it's not a spin out that's gonna throw you off the bike. Now I set it for 36 miles an hour. When I went back into the settings, it was only set for 35. This bike's yanking me up this hill, holy shit. I don't know that I've ridden the other bike on this hill yet, but it's taking me up this hill 30 miles an hour, 30.2 miles an hour. Well, 27 according to GPS, but see, now we've gotten to the really steep part of the hill and we're dropping down to 24. Again, this hill is a monster. It's doing it though, no pressure. I feel just a little bit of resistance because of my weight and the fact that it's dragging me up this hill. It's pretty freaking awesome. And right at the top, we have the park. I love this little park. It's a fun little off-road journey that's in here. Plus just a neat little area to ride around on bikes. How you doing? Make our way to the dirt area. It's like a little walking dirt trail, like a little little flat hike for people. But in the middle of it, we have a hill climb, an off-road hill climb that leads us up to this plateau up here, which has a pretty cool view. Again, I would have never known this was over here had I not had e-bikes to explore around the areas that I live in. But it should tackle this no problem. Yeah, this is nothing. It's right up this hill. Yeah. Because the knobbies are so big, it's just throwing the rocks when I hit them. That's it. We're up on the plateau. Kickstand down. Look, there happened to be a little lump right there for the kickstand to hit on. It was perfect. And then look at this view. Pretty freaking awesome. Now there's another trail. There's another trail that goes up here somewhere. I saw people walking on it. I don't know if it's an actual trail or if just people are forging their own path as they walk around, because look, there's a road up here. And now this is all construction stuff that has been built over there. You see the trail goes down over there, but then it dead over there. I don't know where it goes. Over there, I don't want to ride off the cliff. But what an awesome view, right? That's what e-biking's all about. Going out, riding, and having a good time, finding new things. Should hold us to this gravel just fine. Yeah, that's not an issue. Down the hill like it's nothing. And then out into the real world. Even in pedal assist 3, the tire wants to spin a little bit. Let's kind of hold our speed through here though. Well, there's nobody here. I just love riding in this little park. Adjust my mirrors a little bit so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Let's see. Yeah, it wants to take off. It really does. This bike's got some torque. It really does. It wants to go. Woo! Haha. Man, it's got some power. It really, really does. Oh, well, no. See, the dogs are down and running around in the park, so I'm not going to go down there if the dogs are down there. And you're going to see this bike featured on my other channel. Now, this bike is a monster. 28 miles an hour up this hill. Just, it's pulling me up here. I can't believe how strong this bike is. It's freaking awesome. 29, 27 on GPS. All right, we're gonna get over on this hill right here. Do I have any cars behind me? Nope. Here we go, 34, 36. 34 on GPS. Yeah, we're moving. So it's locking me out at 34 on GPS. It says 37 on the readout. It's riding perfectly smooth. No wobbles whatsoever. What a fun bike, holy cow.
Wait. CC213 south, walk sign is on the cross. CC213 south.
This is what we have to do to get across the street. All right, I finally made it across the street. We're gonna book it down the trail. This is the fastest way to commute where I live if you're an e-bike rider or a bike rider. I mean, if you want to stay on public roads, this is the, let me rephrase that. This is probably the safest way to commute if you're riding, if you're riding this direction on e-bikes or bicycles or skateboards or whatever, because you don't have to contend with all the cars. Plus, it's a cool view, you know. It's very commercial, obviously. I mean, you got our wash right here for floodwaters that roll out the mountains, but you can just kick it through here. Not supposed to have motorized vehicles in here like motorcycles. This is a bicycle. I'm good. It has pedals, officer. Pedals that I'm going 30 miles an hour with. And why am I not pedaling, you ask? Because I coast really good. Man, this bike is something else. It really, really is. I'm at pedal assist 4. Let's sit out up to 5 on this hill right here. We'll just fly down through here. 32 miles an hour. There's a lot of wind today. I feel my helmet lifted off my head. It's a good thing I got a chin strap, right? Well, we got up to 33 on that. The amount of bikes that I have reviewed that are this badass, I can count on half of this hand, literally. Unbelievable fun this bike is. And the torque it has. When I grab the throttle, it just freaking goes. My God. Like the guy in the 10-speed here, we're just gonna fly by him. I'm on your left. Thank you. 30 miles an hour is not slow. Not on a bicycle, it's not. And we still got another gigantic hill over here I gotta go up and down, or I gotta go down. Oh yeah, the monster hill. Lots of people down here right now. So I gotta be careful. E-bike riders, everybody's down here. Oh no, it's a guy in a 10-speed. There might be an e-bike. 32 miles an hour. That was fun. I'm gonna catch this other e-bike. I think it's an e-bike. It looks like one. We're just gonna ride through here like we're on our own racetrack. Yeah, that's an e-bike for sure. Fat tires, no less. Do we got him? Do we got him? I think it's an e-bike. We're about to see. It might just be a pedal bike. Nah, that's an e-bike. Zoom right by him. This is one of the things I love about this bike is I can flip this up, I get the batteries out. You know, I got all my camera gear in here, so if I have an issue, I can just stop, get in the back. I don't have to carry a backpack. My pockets aren't full of a bunch of heavy stuff. And then I can just get on the road. Oh wait, I had to take you guys with me. That'd be good, right? Yep. Then I can just close up the trunk. Now I can lock it if I want. I have the keys in my pocket, but I don't really think that. I mean, I guess I could. And there you go. There's a little latch under here. It won't unlock. Now, granted, it's plastic and you can cut into it with a big knife, but you know what? It's a deterrent. Anyway, we need to get back on the road. And we're off. 31 miles an hour. So we're booking it. Yeah, this bike lays down really good. It's got those 20 by 4-inch Innova super deep tread fat tires on it. And I love the way that thick, deep tread rolls around the outside edge of the tire, so when I do stuff like this, the bike don't slip out from underneath me. The tread on these tires just make it look mean. Yeah, we are pretty much out and about today, just doing the ride. Almost fell over. Heavy bike.
Wait.
The suspension on this bike is crazy good. The dual coilover shocks in the back with the air chamber adjustment you have. You have adjustments on the inverted dual crown front shocks. And I haven't hit anything yet that has bottomed me out. Again, this bike is built for heavy people. When they reached out to me, they were like, we specialize in bikes for heavy riders. I'm like, are you calling me fat? No, they didn't. I didn't ask them that, but I wonder if they were thinking that. You never know. Anyway, you just look at the welds on it. Look at the brackets. Look at how well this bike is assembled. It is beefy, it is strong, it's a big black tank. It looks like something from Mad Max. I freaking love it. All right, you know me, I'm determined to find off-road, and I think we're coming up on maybe finding some. So we need to ride in the dirt. That's just what we need to do. It just needs to happen. I have no clue where I am now. I mean, I know where I am, but I don't know where I am. Does that make any sense? Do you know where I am? Can you let me know where I am if you know where I am? I don't know where I am. I don't know where, somewhere. We're somewhere in Las Vegas. If you know where I am, leave it in the comments. No, don't do that. Huh. I see construction. I still don't see no off-road. Maybe I don't know where I am. Maybe I really don't know where I am. So what do we got here? Do we got desert? I mean, I see something here. Let's see if the railroad can get over this stuff better. Just keep it floored, that's all you gotta do. Some of this stuff, you gotta watch these really big rocks. Because even though the big knobbies are on this bike, I don't know how it's gonna handle all that. And this is some pretty soft, or some pretty loose gravel, big boulder loose gravel too at that. See that back tire hit that threw me around. But still, we're powering through it. Oh my God. Go, baby, go. Yeah, she's doing good. I haven't been on this course yet, and I don't think I've ever even seen it. It kind of looks like the other one that I ride, but this one's new. So we're riding a roll road untested. You see that back end flip around like that? That's what happens when you hit them big rocks. But you notice it took it just fine. Right through this loose gravel, a little bit of squirreliness right there. Big giant boulders everywhere. Holy cow. That's how you do it right there. That's how you do it. You go out, you just hang on for dear life and hope you make it to the other side. No. There has to be a little bit of control, guys, or bad things can happen. Holy crap. I had to work on that one. I really had to work on that ride right there to get through there because them boulders were like that freaking big. And I hit one of the back tire, threw it around. I stayed on the bike. I stayed on the bike. That's all I can say. Stayed on the bike. Whew. That was one of our fun off-roads. I think I put this bike through the maneuvers today. I think we really have. I mean, that was pretty gnarly. I almost want to go back and do it again, but at the same time, I'm like, don't push your luck, Mark. That could be bad. That was fun though. So we'll book it down through one of these other neighborhoods here. There's a car coming, I can't even turn yet. So let's get over here. I know these bikes have blinkers on them, but I don't trust the cars that are driving behind me, so I'll pull over and wait for them to go by before I got to turn across oncoming traffic. I don't think I've ridden any of these bikes on anything as gnarly as that trail I just rode. I don't know how good the camera's going to capture it, but that was pretty gnarly for a bicycle. It really was. This isn't a motorcycle. It's not a dirt bike. It's an e-bike that just happens to have knobby tires on it that can ride through dirt. Nice horse. Wow. Are we giving away this hutch? What's going on with this? My little bakery. Where do you pay? Oh, right there. That is cool. Let me see how much cash I have on me. This lady has a bakery right here. I just want you guys to see. Check that out. It says My Little Bakery, breads, pies, candy, and more. And what does she have here? Let's go over here and look. I don't know what you can see. Let me pull this off. Maybe it's better in the shade. I take that off for a second. Freeze-dried candy, berry nerd. She has apples right there. That's cool. Oh my God, cookies. $3 a pack, and those are peanut butter cookies back there. Oatmeal, I don't like oatmeal. So hopefully I got like $6 in small change because I wanna try her bread, her blueberry bread, and her cookies. So let's check this out real quick. See, cookies, bread. There's a fridge down here. She must have put cold drinks in there. Anyway, let's check it out. Let me look at my wallet, see what I got. All right, I have a $10 bill. We're gonna get 3 things. We're gonna get cookies, $3 per pack. And I'm gonna try one of her, see, banana bread, blueberry bread, pumpkin bread. Sweet. I see you back there. What's this one? Pumpkin bread. I'm gonna get the blueberry bread. I'm just gonna get the blueberry bread. That sounds good. And then berry nerds. It says freeze-dried candy, which are these right here. Oh, we'll try one of those. You know what? No, I'm gonna get the pumpkin bread. $3 each. So we're gonna go back here. We're gonna get the pumpkin bread. Blueberry bread, pumpkin bread, sweet pecan bread. Wait a minute. Let's try the sweet pecan bread. There we go. All right, so that would be $9. She has a little place to pay right here. We're just gonna drop a $10 bill in here. So if you want to donate to Bonnie Long's little business out here, there's her Venmo, there's her Zelle. Thank you for supporting small business. Thank you for having really good food on the side of the road while I ride my bike. That's so cool. You're welcome. You as well. You're on YouTube. Bonnie was talking to making her over her speaker. All right, so we're gonna put all the goodies right here in my little trunk where they'll stay safe while we ride. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool. Lock it up so nobody can steal my bread. Yeah, it lays down good. I bet I could probably lay this bike like almost sideways in a turn because of the way the knobbies are. Yeah, it holds the road. It's crazy. You can feel it grab. When I roll down like that, you can feel that knobby grab the road and say, hey, wait. Yeah, that's cool. I said no more off-road. That may have been a little bit of a fib. Just a little bit of a fib. Just a little fib. Because you know, if there's dirt and rocks in front of Mark on an e-bike that has knobby tires like this, Mark's gonna do it. And we're just gonna barrel through it. I'm full throttle right now, 14 miles an hour. We're not gonna ride the hard part of the course. We're just gonna ride right there where that was. Try to stay away from the massive rocks and just get through, because right now I'm just trying to take shortcuts to get home. But still, even with that, that was still fun to do. That was really fun to do. We're getting ready to cross the 20-mile mark right now on today's ride. Just keep in mind, when you're full throttle, I don't care how many amp hours your battery is, when you're full throttle on dual motors and everywhere you go is uphill, you're gonna cut that battery life in half. That's just all there is to it. You're gonna have, I mean, unless you weigh like 80 pounds, then you might be all right. You wouldn't need a dual motors then. But if you're 150 and above, and you're full throttle in it, not pedaling, your pedal assist 5, every place you go is hills, you're rocking it through the desert, you're gonna cut your battery life way, way down. And I need to get over, so we're gonna cut this car off. He sees me, and we're gonna turn, and we're gonna head home. The lady in the van smiling at me. What's up with the dude on the bike? So I had a lot of fun riding this bike, and this is a keeper. This bike is really, really an awesome bike, and you're gonna see more videos about this bike because I have to learn it. This was the initial ride of this bike. I have never ridden it before. I've had it for, I don't know, a month or so, maybe 2 months, and I was really excited to ride it. I was really excited to get it. I freaking love the bike, it's awesome. And when the battery's fully charged on this, it's got power. It really, really has power. Make sure you guys check out all the links in the description, because that's where you'll find all the information about the bike. And if they give me a coupon code, which I'm sure Roll Road's gonna do, that's where you're gonna find what you need to save some money on the buy. Do I recommend this bike? Wholeheartedly, I do. This is one of the beefier, this is one of the best built bikes that I've ridden for a heavy rider. And it's comfortable. I'm not hurting, my back doesn't hurt, my legs don't hurt, my arms don't hurt. It's a fun bike. We're just in here grubbing on Bonnie's food. Bonnie, if you're watching, peanut butter cookie was great. Let's try this. This is blueberry bread. I don't think I'm the only one that will eat it. Does anybody in this house like blueberries?
I don't.
Cody? Well, let's check it out.
Lindsay would join you if she was here.
All right, well, she can have this piece. Oh my God.
She loves blueberries.
Oh my God, that was so good. It's moist. 20.13 miles. Average speed was 10 miles an hour. Max speed was 36 miles per hour. And that's it. That's the trip for today. I've made it home. I'm using a box as a tripod right now. That was a fun ride. That off-road course, even though it may have sounded like I was cool with it, I was gripping. I was white knuckling it through there. You just couldn't see white knuckles because I got gloves on. But I hit that big rock and it threw that back tire around and I just kept going. That was a fun ride. I love this bike. It is a great bike. It's a badass bike and I 100% recommend it. It's one of the bikes I'm going to keep. Like I said, there's only a couple bikes I'm going to feature on my other channel and that's one of them. So make sure you're subscribed here and Skidmark channel. Also, check for links in the description of this video and the first comment of this video for any coupon code so you can save some cash. If you're a heavy rider like me, this is probably the bike for you. I would definitely check it out. They also make a single motor bike called the Emma. It looks exactly the same. It just doesn't have the dual motors and the dual batteries. So check it out. Go to the website, do all the things. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride. I'll see you on the next one.